Hey, what's going on? Nick Unsworth here, and man, I am just so fired up because we have just recently finished up our Ignite Your Movement event, and I haven't been able to stop smiling since this thing happened, and just so much cool stuff has happened. And what I'm the most excited about and the most proud of is that we had people from literally all over the world that flew in from other countries, that flew in from all over the United States, people that were out here locally in California, and we all descended upon Coronado at the Lowe's Hotel, and it was all for one mission. And the mission was to ignite that movement inside of us, to ignite the flame and the fire in your belly. And if you were there, awesome. You're going to totally get re-inspired by watching this video that shares some of the ahas and takeaways from that event. But if you weren't there, what this video is going to do for you is give you some of those nuggets that people pulled out. So I'm going to be sharing with you here what people were saying at the microphone, as ahas and as shares and as takeaways, and why they were so fired up to be there. And so there's some really cool nuggets within that. And so the whole purpose of that event was to shift the way that we think, was to completely realize that we have all the gifts and all the talents inside of us. We just have to break through. We've got to break through. At the event, we broke through, we walked on glass and we literally broke through wooden boards. But we have to just break through the other side, and we've got to picture ourselves as having the life that we want. And we have to just literally let go of all the excuses and let go of all these other things that are holding us back and just step into it and not let anything stop us and just literally do whatever we put our minds to. And I think what's really cool is you're going to hear from some of the folks at Ignite that were just fired up, that we're going to be sharing with you some of their ahas and takeaways. And so we're going to roll the clip and enjoy.
This event has been absolutely transformational. Not only the relationships that I've built here, but Nick himself gave so much. He gave 110% and was readily available to serve us the entire time.
The weekend was amazing, and I feel really good about it. To come here and gain some clarity with what you want to do with your business and what you want to do with your life is really good. It's really good to gain from an event.
My skin's been buzzing this whole event the past 3.5 days, and Nick has just been incredible and motivating, and I feel like he's gotten me more than a lot of other people can, and I'm really excited for the next few days and the next few months and the next years of my life.
I knew that I had to come to this event, and 3 days, seems like a lot of time commitment on someone's part. But I knew that this was going to be a great event. And before coming to the event, I'm pretty focused on my business strategy. I know what I want to do. But there's something about surrounding yourself with someone like Nick Unsworth, who's such a powerful person. And it's not just that he's powerful, but he really genuinely cares about other people. He cares about helping them and inspiring them. The big takeaway was that, especially for me, and I think for a lot of other people that were at the event, is literally you can do anything that you set your mind to, but the choice is up to you. You have to make that decision for yourself. But once you decide that, it's a game-changing situation.
Before I came here, I was kind of wafting a little bit. I needed to have my fire ignited, needed to be reminded how important taking action is, and that's one thing that Nick is amazing at, just taking imperfect action, consistently, and then just refining things as he goes along. He's a master at that, and now I feel like I genuinely am reignited. The event speaks well to what the intention is. I really feel fired up and ready to go out there and rock it.
And I am really happy and so grateful to Nick to really look at what is it that's keeping me back from achieving that success that I want through marketing, and blowing through those blocks and being able to really take that moments of fire to go out and have VIP days with Nick this week and go out and launch a new book and create my own movement of Dharma Seekers. We're going to build a Dharma Summit next year, and so having a clear action plan to be fired up ourselves and create our own movement out in the world as well. So I thank you, Nick, for helping me live my life on fire and to help others to find their Dharma.
My big aha moment from the weekend is realizing that opportunities are available to me, that I don't have to continue with the hourly wage job that has been holding me back for so long. I always thought that entrepreneurial ventures were for other people. And now I see clearly that it is an opportunity that's available to everyone, but it's absolutely available to me. My skills, my experience, my personality has value. And there's something there for me, and I get to really run with that.
You know, the glass walk was great. I was really nervous about the board, and I broke through the board immediately. So to me, that was kind of like the moment where I figured out, yeah, I'm terrified, but I also have the strength to kind of keep moving this along.
I mean, my life has changed. My perspective on business has changed. My effectiveness within my company has skyrocketed, and I haven't even gone back to work. It's not even Monday morning yet, and I know I'm more valuable.
I want to pay some tribute to Nick Unsworth and his team. I've been to other events, and this was many, many, many times better quality content, fantastic organization, and to top it off, some of the best people I've met in a long, long time.
The weekend was so power-packed, like it was content-rich. It wasn't a big rah-rah session. It was just one really specific thing after another to be able to really transform your life. And I think at the end of it, I'm sitting with, okay, well, who do I have to be? Who do I have to be to really implement all of these learnings? And the answer to that for me is to step up my game. It's a real reboot for me. I feel really encouraged, and I feel like I've gotten a lot of information that's really tangible that I'm going to be able to go back out in my life and put it into my business, which is really important to me.
I came here initially looking for marketing strategy. You know, how do you market yourself on Facebook, different strategies to convert higher on ads, things like that. And what I really gained from the event is a great community of people who are like-minded and who want to play at a higher level. And what the event really did for me is not only did it give me the strategy on the marketing and the ads, but it really stretched me as a person and as an entrepreneur to stretch my potential. And I think that's what going to these types of events are for, is to be around those type of people to where they stretch you to hold you to a higher standard so you can achieve the results that you want. So I got that the strategy that I came for. I got a great network of people, and I also got I'm leaving with potential relationships and clients from the event too.
I came completely blind and really excited about just being with my tribe, people that speak my language and are interested in things that I'm interested in. I came here and Nick blew my socks off, man. Nick did a phenomenal job. And in fact, what I found most impressive is the integrity of every person up on stage, every one of his staff members, every one of his sponsors. Every one of them were good human beings. They're kind, they're patient. It wasn't about money. It was all about making people better. They gave away so much information, all their time. Incredible production. I give it 2 thumbs up, and I absolutely invite anybody to, or encourage anybody to come who's interested.
Words almost can't describe how I feel. I came here with kind of mixed thoughts of how this whole thing was going to pan out, but Nick brought me up here. We did the hot seat. I just did absolute transformation. I am not the same person leaving that I was when I came here. That is honest, as deep as I can thank him. My life will never be the same.
All right, sweet. So how cool is that? I mean, we just had so many cool people at this event. I will literally, for the rest of my life, never forget the feeling of seeing people breaking through their boards, walking over glass, having aha moments. We called it $100,000 ideas. And so what I want to encourage you to do is to just get involved with us. You know, get involved at whatever level works for you, because what I want you to think about is 2015 is right around the corner. And is that going to just be another year that maybe you set goals, maybe you get them, maybe you don't? Is it going to be another year that just goes by? Or is 2015 going to be the year that you take that stand? You draw the line in the sand and you say, enough is enough. I'm not okay with settling. I'm not okay with being average. I'm not okay with just letting another year go by. Where if you've got that inside you and you either are an entrepreneur, you want to be an entrepreneur, or you're at this plateau or this glass ceiling, that, you know, are you getting pissed off that you want to make that change? And so whatever that means for you, we have plenty of different ways to help you. So number one, get plugged in on our podcast. We've been interviewing amazing entrepreneurs, people like Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank. We just dropped that. We've got New York Times best-selling authors. We've got people that with free content by going to Life on Fire TV on a podcast, you can tap into that energy, tap into, me flying around the country and interviewing these people to help you, right? So that's one way. Another way that you can, work with us to get to where you want to go faster is our courses. We've got some of the best courses literally in the world on different topics like Facebook marketing, how to create a virtual summit. We've got all these different courses in play for you so that you can literally look at our menu at lifeonfire.com, go to the product section, and invest in yourself. Take one of these courses to get to where you want to go next year. Another option is, we've got what's called our Firestarter program. We just rolled out what's called being a Firestarter Pro. What that means is you get a full VIP intensive day with me to map out your strategy for 2015. And then we've got a coaching staff and we've got masterminds and all kinds of things to help you get there. And the whole thing at the end of the day is, if you've got that inside you and you want to have a different life tomorrow than you have today, something has to shift. And if you get clear on where you want to go and what you want, then you just have to decide, how are you going to get there? Are you going to get there doing the same things that you've always been doing? Or are you going to get there by hiring a coach, buying the course? Shoot, buy a book, buy our Facebook book. Go to our podcast, take free information, but something has to shift. Take that action and let our resources help you get there. And so the one thing I want to leave you with is that whether you hired me or Life on Fire to help you get to where you want to go, the big thing is that just get that help. Whether it's us or somebody else, what I would love to see you do is to make that investment in yourself, make that decision in yourself to get to where that you want to go, because when we are on that mission, when we're making that trek, when we're making that progress, that's where happiness and fulfillment and all that stuff comes in. So whether it's us or someone else, make 2015 the year that you invest in yourself, you make that decision, and you get to where you want to go. And let's absolutely smash 2015 and have the best year literally of our lives yet. So cheers to that.